Hi there, I'm Cullen from CullensABCs.com. Well, hello, Boey and Talia. I was wondering if you could do a story with me. The story of Christmas. The story of Mary and Joseph and the angels and baby Jesus and the kings. Oh, what a wonderful story it is. But I need your help, okay? I need your help to help me remember the names of all the characters in the story. And maybe we could make some animal sounds together too. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's start off with the angel visiting Mary. And the angel came to Mary and said, "Do not be afraid. I have wonderful news to tell you. You are going to have a baby, and you are going to name him Jesus." And Mary at first was frightened, and then she said, "Okay, if the Lord wants me to have a baby, I will do as he asks me to, and I will have a baby, and I will name him Jesus." And then the angel came along and visited Joseph and said, "Do not be afraid. I have good news for you. I am here to tell you that you are going to have a baby. Mary is going to have a baby, and his name is going to be Jesus." He said, okay, I'll listen and obey. If that's what Jesus wants me to do, I'll do that. And so then they needed to travel to the town of Bethlehem. So Mary rode on, what kind of animal is this? Do you know? A donkey. What sound does a donkey make? Hee-haw, hee-haw. So Mary rode on a donkey, and Joseph walked along beside, and they walked along to the town of Bethlehem. Now when they got to the town of Bethlehem, they needed to find a place to stay because Mary was pregnant and she was going to have the baby. But the innkeeper said, "I'm sorry, there's no room in the inn." And they said, "Oh, goodness, what are we going to do?" He said, "But you can stay in the stable if you'd like." So they went to the stable. Mary and Joseph went to the stable, and they stayed in the stable. And while they were staying there, baby Jesus was born. Jesus was born. And they didn't have a fancy bed for him. They didn't have fancy clothes or blankets or anything for him. But they did have a manger. Manger has hay in it, and it's where animals eat out of. But for this special night, they put baby Jesus in the manger. And Mary was so happy, and Joseph was so happy that their baby Jesus was born. Now, there was also some shepherds in a field nearby, and they were watching over their sheep, because that's what shepherds do, right? They watch over their sheep. Now, what sound do sheep make? Bah, bah, that's right. Good job, you guys. So there was an angel, actually a heavenly host, lots of angels that came to the shepherds and said, "We have good news to tell you. There has been a baby that has been born in the town of Bethlehem, and his name is Jesus, and you should go see him." So they traveled along, the shepherds traveled along to see this baby, this king that has been born, the Savior of the world. And they came and saw him and worshiped him. Now, some time later, when Jesus was a little boy, there were some kings. They saw this star in the sky, this different star, this bigger, brighter star in the sky. They studied that star, and they followed that star, and they brought gifts to Jesus. They brought 3 gifts to him, gold and frankincense and myrrh, and they came to visit Jesus and to see him. And he was a little bit older then when they came to visit him, but they were so glad to see him. They bowed down, they worshiped him, and brought him these wonderful gifts. I hope that you remember that Christmas is a fun time, of course, but it's not just about all the presents and all the stuff that we get to do on Christmas. It is all about this baby Jesus that came to us as the Savior of the world. And I love this story, and I hope that you do too. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Merry Christmas, and that you always remember the best present of all at Christmas time and for the whole year, for every day, is Jesus. Bye.